Oh, Gordita, I had to eat ya. Now I miss you, Gordita. I wish you were here.
And some of y'all don't like it the way that I now spit like MC Do Dolls on the holier than thou kick. Smack your face for your blasphemous ways, and everybody be quote me like the latest catchphrase. I'm on a mission that goes beyond material, so eat this killer series, serial killer cereal. Killer for real, drop on a beer with a sound you can feel like cold hard steel. That swarm like the blood flows out of your head as I rock non-stop till I'm on my deathbed. And I can swap out a catalytic converter with a few hand tools, but I can never be murdered. Spit the rapid fire like around the shells. I got the lyrical skills that sends the devil to hell. So don't disrespect what you can't understand, cause I can still squash your brain in the palm of my hand. Stupid.
Another horse came out, a fiery red one. Its rider was given the power to take peace from the earth and to make men slay each other. To him was given a large sword.
Well, before I get started, I just want you to know that Billy is back. And Billy's right here.
I woke up in beast mode with my girl.
But anyway, I want to get into this discussion here. I want to get heavily into this discussion. What is the stigma about? What is this deep seething hatred that some who profess to be American have for America first, or people who say America first, who live by America first? What is this hatred for America first, even by those who are born in America? It's something I genuinely don't understand. That was not a rhetorical question. There should be some answers in my comment box, and I'll be more than happy to take those answers to that question. But I really, genuinely do not understand what the big deal is, what the deep seething hatred is for America first. Take these off for a second. The deal is this. It's in every country's best interest to put their nations first, respectively, before any international organization or any international body whatsoever. Okay, for example, we're in the United States, and because it sounds corny to say United Statesian, the nationality of people in the United States or anything out of the United States is American. So when I say American, I don't mean any North or South American. I mean specifically of the United States of America. Just to clarify that. I mean, this is something I thought everybody knew. This is something I knew since before I started school. And that was like sometime in the 70s. But anyway, as I was saying, if you're in the United States, you should rightfully put American interests first before the interests of any international body. That would mean, if you're American, put the United States ahead of NATO, ahead of the UN, ahead of the WHO, ahead of G5, ahead of the Paris Accord, ahead of all these international things. Always look out for what's in the best interest of the country where you intend to spend the rest of your life. Not even necessarily the country of your birth. Because look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. He loves America far more than he loves Austria. That's just one for instance. Let's take people who came here from Italy and Poland during the turn of the century. Yes, they missed their motherland, but they didn't like the way things were run in their motherland. And so they came here. And even sent their sons out to fight against the countries of their respective motherlands, particularly Italy. I know this because my grandparents came from Italy, and I had uncles who fought in World War II representing the United States. And one even was in combat in Italy. And I'll get into a story with that in some other video. Yes, I touched my face because, you know, I like doing that. I touch myself. I want you to touch me. But anyway, as I was saying, before we go off track, it's in the best interest of your country to put your country first. It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't let your country get screwed over for the greater good of some international body. Because if that happens, your country is no longer a safe haven from all the sick and twisted ideals that are outside of this country that are in no way equal to, much less better than, this country. And don't trust the governments of countries that once colonized where you live. They did not evolve all that much since then. We should not be trusting the countries that we have recently warred with. We should not be trusting countries that we went to war with at all at any point in the 20th century. Be an ally to them. Be nice to them if they're nice to us, but we shouldn't put our guard down fully in the face of such nations, because you never know when they could go back to their old ways. And a lot of them really do believe in their old ways. There's even a new Nazi flag out there where instead of the white circle with the black swastika, it's a red background with a straight up yellow swastika. And no white circle or anything like that. It's just the swastika on top of the red background. And you got to look out for that. And believe it or not, this new Nazi movement is starting out in East Germany, on the communist side, not the Western side. Or I should say it started out in East Germany when there were two different Germanys. But you get the idea of what I'm saying. And you can look this up. It's actual and factual. I'm not talking out of my ass. I don't talk out of my ass. Do I talk out of my ass? No, I do sing out of my ass, though. But anyway, all that said, I want you, my people, to respect yourselves, respect God, don't eat meat on Good Friday, make the sign of the cross, read your Bible, don't exclude Leviticus, as some of these neos out there are trying to do these days. Just don't do that. Okay? Watch out for the Illuminati. Listen to my music, follow my ways, stay strong, keep kicking that slang.